Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So, we are back on the road again. Sit back, relax, and drive with me. Now, today, we have a few stories for you. And after the stories, I'm going to be speaking with Annette. You remember the Jerk Festival in South Florida recently, where Mrs. JULIET HOLNESS, the wife of Prime Minister Andrew HOLNESS, got booed? Well, we have tracked down and we have found the lady who started the booing. Her name is Annette. At the end of the stories, I'll be speaking to Annette and we are going to hear from her what motivated her to start the booing of Mrs. HOLNESS, among other topics. Stand by for that. But first up, this one took place early this morning, Thursday, December 8th, 2022, about 7 o'clock. It took place at Tree Lane in the Green Pond area in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a team of police officers, acting on intelligence, they carried out a raid in the area. An abandoned house was searched and bingo. The police, they found one CPX-2 9mm pistol affixed with a magazine containing 5 rounds of 9mm cartridges. They also found 10 rounds of 7.62 cartridges as well as 5 rounds of 5.56 cartridges. Now, 7.62 is what is used in an AK-47 rifle and 5.56 is what is used in an AR-15 and an M16 rifle. No one was arrested in relation to this find, but congratulations to the intelligencers for giving the police the intelligence, and enough respect to the St. James Police for acting on this intelligence and making this find. Job well done. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday afternoon, Wednesday, December 7, 2022, about some minutes after 2 o'clock. It took place at Chester Castle in the parish of Hanover. Hear this now. 2 police officers, they are stationed in the parish of St. James. They were in the area in a private motor vehicle and they were dressed in plain clothes. In fact, they were out on private business. We are told that they stopped at a business establishment along the Chester Castle main road. At this establishment, a Supreme Ventures outlet and a restaurant are located there. They stopped and they were entering the restaurant when 2 guys who were seated at the restaurant, they suddenly got up and ran off. The 2 police officers, they noticed what was happening and they chased them. While the 2 guys were being chased, we are told that one of them, he had a waist bag around his waist. He pulled the bag from around his waist and dropped it, and they continued running. The officers, they picked up the bag and they continued chasing the 2 guys, but they made good their escape. Now, the bag, it was opened and bingo. It was found to contain one Brazilian-looking .38 revolver loaded with 5 rounds of .38 cartridges. Another 3 .38 rounds were also found in the bag. Hear this now. Hear this. A national ID was also found in the bag. We are told that the national ID had a certain name. We are not going to call the name as yet. But it is said that the photograph and the ID is that of the same guy who dropped the bag. So, Mr. Sir, you are wanted by the police. The police know who you are. Whether you like it or not, you know. Whether you like it or not, 15 years in prison awaits you. You no need to leave illegal guns alone. A word to the wise. Officers, enough respect. And talking about 15 years in prison, the new Firearms Act, it will be tested over the next few days because a foreign national was taken into police custody just this afternoon. Thursday, December 8, 2022, about some minutes after 1 o'clock or to 2 o'clock, thereabout. This took place at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay. We are learning that this foreign national, she was attempting to board a flight to go back home. She had arrived in Jamaica about a week ago on her vacation. Her luggage was searched and 2 9mm rounds were found in her luggage. As a result, she has been charged for unauthorized possession of ammunition. Remember now, you know, judges have no discretion under this new law. So, even if this lady pleads guilty, why may I tell you, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see how this one is going to play out in court. But this lady, her name is Jessica Jackson. She's 31 years old and she's living in the state of Tennessee in the United States of America. Ah boy. Now, this next incident, it took place yesterday morning, Wednesday, December 7, 2022, about 9 o'clock. It took place at Quarry in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. We are learning that a man, he is 22 years old. He was standing at his gate when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up. It is said that hoodlums in the car, they brandished guns and opened gunfire at this young man, hitting him in the center of his chest. The hoodlums, they then drove away, making good their escape. The man, he was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was admitted in a serious condition. We are trying to get an update as to this man's condition, and as soon as we get it, we are going to be updating this story. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, we are now over 146,000 subscribers. Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for telling a friend to tell a friend. So if you have not yet subscribed, just hit on the subscribe button. Then hit on the notification bell. Then click all. So that whenever we upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. So as promised, here is my conversation with Annette. Annette, she's admitting that she started the booing of JULIET HOLNESS, the Prime Minister's wife in South Florida. Listen to this. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I am great, thank you. And you?
I'm good. If you don't want to give your name, it's okay. But if you want to do it, it's fine by me.
It's Annette.
Annette? Okay.
We'll just go with Annette. That's my first name.
Annette is the first. And you're from Jamaica, right?
Yes, I am.
Where in Jamaica are you from? You mind saying?
Kingston, St. Andrew? I guess St. Andrew, Kingston 8 area.
Yes.
Norbrook, Arcadia.
Okay.
Like Upper Barbican.
I'm a country guy, so that's why I ask.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how long you have been away from Jamaica? I mean, you might go and come back, but how long you have been living?
No, decades. I've been away. I've been living here for years.
Okay, and you're living in.
I did return back in '95.
Yes.
Came for 2 weeks and ended up spending 4 years.
Yes.
And the reason why is that my happy place has always been Jamaica.
Yes.
Like all my good memories were always in Jamaica. Like, I'm not going to say I don't have good memories here, but I've also came here and realized what hard life was like. Okay. I never experienced hard life in Jamaica. Never been hungry, never in need. I came here and knew what it was like.
So you're saying you have never experienced that in Jamaica, but you experienced it in the United States? Because a lot of people are saying that the United States is a greener pasta.
No. Yeah. You know what? Yes. No, I'm not saying that everybody has had it or experienced roughness here. I'm sure at some
Yes.
You know, they must have.
Yes.
I can't see. First of all, I think families turn against each other.
Mm-hmm.
I know that when my family would come to Jamaica before I, relocated here, when they came down, we would clean, we would fix up, we would cook, we would do everything. It's not like now when you say people come down and them expect. No, we never expected anything. We did everything to accommodate them.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And so coming here,
mm-hmm.
I never saw that.
Yes.
Even just visiting, I never saw that. And then living here, you realize how, for some reason or another, whether, you progress or not progress, that people have something, family have something to say. It's not the same, I think.
Yes.
And it's sad because now I think in Jamaica is becoming just like here. It's like there's no unity down there anymore, to me.
That's true. So in Jamaica, what was life like? Family life, was it mom, dad, were they involved in business? They used to work or what?
With both my parents.
Yes.
Come from so-called uptown.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with both my parents, my brothers and my sister. I being the youngest one of four.
Mm-hmm. And they used to do business, or they used to go to work and come back, or what? They
own their own business. My parents owned their own business.
Yes.
My parents didn't relocate to the U.S. They didn't like it. My mom didn't. She didn't want to start over, and what she had accomplished there at that time.
Yes.
She wouldn't be able to come up here and attain it just, same way then.
Yes, I understand. Mm-hmm. So we are in the US now. So what I really want to get to this JULIET HOLNESS stuff. Tell me what's behind it. How did this come about? Because I'm told that you are the one who organized the BOOED, right?
It's not organized.
What did you do?
Okay, so what happened?
Yes.
I was there, and I guess the gentleman, I think it's Mir,
yes,
whatever his name is, started introducing the person. So I'm like, hold up, what?
Yes.
Who are they bringing on? And
so hold on. It wasn't something that was planned before the event.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that. They didn't say it on, like, if you look on the flyer,
yes,
it never said that she was going to be on there.
Oh, so the persons at the venue didn't know that she would be there? Based on what is on the flyer? Yes.
Like us, yes.
Yes.
The regular individuals that down there, no.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Okay.
So it was never stated on the flyer that,
yes,
the Prime Minister's wife was going to be in attendance.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So when I heard it, I was like, you know what? No. So I started shouting, no. Who cares? Just play music. Who cares? Nobody want to hear this crap.
Yes.
We're here to have fun.
Yes.
And so I started booing, and then but I did it thinking that nobody would have followed me.
Yes.
Well, the guy that was to my right,
yes,
in front of us, because we're sitting to the front, we were like the first ones sitting there. Yes. The guy to the right in front of me, he got up and he started booing. He really did it, because at that point I said, nobody ain't gonna follow. And when I heard him, and then his friends started, and then we just heard everybody in the back and all over started. So yes, initially people had started clapping, but when they saw that the booing, was outdoing the clap,
yes,
everybody stopped clapping.
Yes.
Yes. And she really tried talking, but honestly, we didn't need to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You know what?
Yes.
I was all for him when he was initially campaigning, and I would see the videos of him dancing and in his Clarks and everything. And I'm actually moving right now, acting this out. I was all for him, and I was like, yeah, we need something new. We need changes.
Yes.
Not the same old. But with him being in power, it's like there's no difference. And when I heard them call him bro God, I couldn't understand why. But then after a while, I really start realizing, it's like you starting to form this godlike mentality, and the wrongs that you guys are doing is like you're telling people not to take land and just build on land and, but yet still you're taking our land, our country's land, and building your monstrosities on it, and selling it for yourselves.
Yes. Yes.
And if you go back in history and you look at the humble beginnings of, say, Michael Manley and how he lived with his wife Beverly, or say even Mr. Thiaga and how he lived with his wife Mitzi, they didn't have no huge old house.
Yes.
They were in the end, yes, they might live uptown, but it was still humble homes. I'm sure just like the one that my mom lived in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So no, it's not fair, that you come out here and when it's election time or prior to election time, these ministers give out food, and people them need to stop being licky, as we would say. Stop taking the food and the one-time money, because that's all it is. Yes. Where are they the rest of the years, until the next election? Stop voting because this is who our parents grew up with as our politicians. They're not the same breed.
Yes.
They're not the same breed. Just like you said about Mr. Hammond who died.
Yes.
They're not the same. The ones now are not the same breed. And what Mr. Hammond did was great when he put down that man and say, look, you're an abuser. He's an abuser. Why do we facilitate these abusers? Why do we facilitate a house who robbed land from people? And I'm getting real emotional now. Why do we facilitate? Why do we smile up in their face? You know what? My mother never brought me up to be a hypocrite.
Yes.
And it's the hardest thing for me to keep friends, or I don't, I can't be hypocritical. If you ask me, do I look good? If you don't look good, I'm going to say you don't look good.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
People are too hypocritical, and they need to put a stop to this. So all these little uptown people, and I grew up in it, so I know. Stop smiling up with these wrongdoers. Let them know they're doing wrong. Let them know that they're messing up their country.
Yes. Yes.
We need to put a stop to it, and we don't need for PNP to come in and the same thing to go on. It don't make sense.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No,
yes.
I'm not saying that we should have a coup now, but at the same time, we need to hold people responsible for their wrongdoing.
Yes. So, all right. Let me just step back a little bit. So, your motivation for booing her at the time was what? Let me get that straight.
Was exactly that.
So everything just come back to you, and you just said no, she's not.
Yes,
enough.
Yes. We here in the diaspora or any of the diasporas don't have to put up with this.
Yes.
We're in Jamaica. You guys don't have a choice.
Yes.
You can't go boo them.
Yes. Yes.
Y'all get killed, right?
Yes.
Well, guess what? We have more freedom of speech here, and we don't have to listen to this.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so when these other people who are saying that, it was wrong, and we're ashamed. You're ashamed for who? Who you're ashamed for? How much hundreds of people in there that was booing?
Yes.
That basically overpowered the few that clapped.
Yes.
Come on. What are you ashamed of? I'm ashamed of you for facilitating people like them who think that they could just steal from our country's people,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing comes out of it.
Mm-hmm. So you saw her when she came off the stage?
Yes, she was actually led off. Well, when she was coming off, she went to the back behind where the band is.
Yes.
So no, they took her. The police led her through the back.
Okay.
Like one officer led her through the back.
So you didn't boo?
No.
Yes.
When they were saying about how she was walking through the crowd, taking pictures, lies. If you notice, they didn't post any of these pictures.
Yes, I was wondering about that too. I was wondering about that.
Yeah, I have still yet to see a picture. You would have think that that's what they would have done.
Yes.
Not post this stupid woman from the this woman from the diaspora who said that she's ashamed. No, post the pictures of she walking through the crowd.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. So it's not like you are a PNP and you didn't like seeing her being a JLP on the stage.
No, it's not that. Because as I said, if PNP come and them do it,
yes,
I'm gonna boo them too.
Yes.
It don't matter who they are.
Yes. And you don't feel any you're not sorry for what you did.
No. Sorry for what?
Okay.
Are they sorry for what they're doing to the country?
Yes, I understand.
Blessed love, everybody.